and you go to a boarding school and you do work only on you.
Okay.
So if you go on class and come back on the room, there was a mini student and there are seniors, there are
You
seniors
interact
all.
with him.
Why interact? They are only pretending you on their voices. If they are pretending you, so why, where you?
You
where's your
only
voice?
talking about ragging. I say
So
that
there is a big
it is
reason.
not-
Ragging is a big
no,
reason
no,
in boarding school.
I say that it is in everywhere. Means you go to the boarding school, it is not good for you. In your college, in your schools, it is also.
Today's about topic is boarding school system beneficial for students. So I am in the favor of no, it is not not compulsory for every student, because in boarding school they do not provide good food to every student.
Today's group discussion topic is boarding school beneficial for students? So I am thinking that yes, it was beneficial for students, because as they go far from the home, they will become more independent, more beneficial for themselves, because they have to because they should have to manage all the things by.
What about your thinking? Children have enough ability to an involvement with their parents and with their societies.
Because as they go far from home, in the starting of the boarding school, they cannot not mingle with others. But after that, they will try to mingle with others. They should have to show their talents of what have inside there.
In boarding school system, children's studying like so beyond 3 or 4 months, but they not not involving in their festival with their parents and with their society, and they get their fear, anxiety, and homesickness.
Student go to the boarding school, they have wide range of variety of people, and also the teachers, and also they have lots of students, they come from outside, and they have knowledge to acquire the children, how they work and how they treat themselves with each other.
Then here students are coming from outside. They also are at the same age. Here we can't provide any information all about that. Even a new students going on the boarding school system, big students are tears on them, and so many problems are faced by the new students. That's all, and problems are not good for the students.
We see only one point of view, but
Who are suffering from ragging.
yeah, I completely agree with you. You go to the teachers and complain what you have the problem in schools, and maybe the problem are solved.
Parents they feel loneliness and
It is about for some years. I think that it is about for some years. It is not about for whole life.
But after some years, students are very enclosed with them, not involving with their parents and not with their society. They get very they get feel very introvert person, and they feel not good in their
No,
society.
it is every student are introvert. When a person go outside of outside of their home, they are extrovert about what going on outside. Separation for the parents, but the children get responsibility and they get independence by studying in a boarding school.
But childhood students get most important thing. Parents should be giving a better and better information and knowledge with their student. Not even we not sacrifice with their brothers and sisters. Most of the important thing in our life is we should time pass with our parents.
As you say that about the freedom, schools do not provide, do not give time to students to do another work.
But
They
you-
provide him more and more homework, and they do
No,
not give
it
him
is
permission
not
to
that.
go to
Why
any.
You are
any
focused
other
on
thing.
your academic syllabus. You are focused not by your any of your distraction is there. Their concentration
Not
on
only
your syllabus.
distraction,
Firstly, listen.
Yes.
I think that this is not true that students are involved in only in the study, but in boarding school provide extra curriculum, extra facility to the student who are going to the boarding school. Extra skills they provide to the student. They have knowledge about that.
I know that we all know that parents are first guardians. That's why I think that those information provided by parents, boarding school cannot provide to the student.
Yes.
I completely agree with you, but I am favoring that not for a small child go to the boarding school. I am favoring that the child are mature with their things who go to the boarding school.
what about you? What about you think that the students feel very anxiety and tears when when a boarding school system get rude and strictly behavior with them, and even students not follow the rules and regulations, they restricate them, and students get hopeless in their future.
Separation between families, and they were feeling very anxiety. But they have mobile phones. If they have no mobile phone, there are telephones. Which in boarding school, which they have to call with their mothers and share their feelings about their mothers. And mothers have also told whatever the problem was moving around the child. Mother will give the knowledge, and they also give that how they.
I reminded, I tell you,
I answer your question. I completely understand your question, but think that home and they have no parent support, they have no emotional support. But I think that because of this problems, they have knowledge about their self. They think about themselves, how they treat their self in outside area. They have knowledge about how emotionally tackle his.
At everything. But what about the food? Boarding school do not provide good food to students.
It is not about every school. Go and complain in the school system. It is not good food and anything else. They completely change your things, and you don't like these things. They have changed.
No, they do not change.
But it is not in every boarding school.
No,
I
in
think
every-
that no. It
It
is
is
not.
your thing, but it is real. In every boarding school, it continues.
Maybe in future it happening are sort.
And what about the present?
No, I don't.
And any of the individual who get successful by the boarding school, there are many examples like Mukesh Ambani, who studied in the international boarding schools, and there Indira Gandhi, who are former Prime Minister of India, who get success by studying in a boarding school in a Switzerland. What about
Yes.
that?
But what about the do not provide?
One second. Aditya.
You are only coming on food.
I'm not talking about only.
One Aditya.
And what about that things? There are some places, some boarding schools are in ragging, and there are some other things such as their friend circle, the classmates. Their classmates has a friend circle. They are going and they are going on wrong way, such as they are smoking and there are other things. But the way of they're living in boarding school. The way of living in boarding school is not correct because
Children get to know about ragging, what is ragging, what happened with themselves, about what is going with them. If in the future anything happened with them, they get know about that.
this all are happening in normal schools and colleges. This is not all about the boarding schools.
When our children go outside of their home and go to the boarding school, they have problem with their habit. They change their habit, smoking and anything else. This is the problem of student. He goes outside of the home for just for study and extracurriculum in
There
their
is
life.
not, let me tell, there is not matter about the student, there is matter about the management of boarding school. If management isn't
Firstly, she says that boarding schools are so much strict. They treat student.
No, there are no more, there are such
No,
more
no, it
boarding
is not
schools.
true. In boarding school, when you do wrong thing, they treat, they punish you, they give you, they suspend you, they restrict you. This is true.
Yes, I
That's
have an
why.
example. I have an example of.
That's why parents. That's why they send their children to the boarding school.
Other things and a lot of problems they are suffering.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. The problem of environment, not about the school. The
But
problem
what-
of environment in the school because of the student.
But,
Students are smoking and all the things do. That's why other student, new student admit to the school and they do wrong thing with him and her.
But as Sumit says, what about your experience not कह सकते मतलब
Food
नहीं what are your overview about fooding, what canteens?
I firstly say that you have the problem with your food, then complain to your kitchen master and
But-
management to
But
the
there are
management. Maybe
there are
they
no
solve
any
the
solution.
problem.
There are no any solution to complain it.
So then change who get in the boarding school by their family problems and get far away with that, and they get very focused on their studies in a boarding school. That's very beneficial for them.
साधना
Who are pretending by seniors. The seniors are pretend as well as and as in peak because they are seniors. They pretend they as I am senior, and they pretending them you are junior and I am senior.
It is not about only in boarding school. We see in every school we see that our seniors ragging with our juniors. This is true, but what about other
But-
things? You are only strict on the topic ragging. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because ragging is a
occurs in the college. If you're starting
In
to go
every
in college,
As-
at this beginning, you can rag by your seniors also. There was no ragging.
as a
There is no ragging.
But there are also boarding school who are they are not ragging. There's some school there some
You
schools
have
any
there
example?
are some
You
schools
have any
there
example?
are some schools.
You
You
have
see
any
that
example?
you are involving with
You are senior in music, you are senior in
in tuition in your school also. Every seniors ragging with their juniors.
You have
It
any
is not
example of
only
any
about
college-
As my point of view,
college-
if in a school there are some raggings, there are some pretending activities, so you
Yeah, you can
should
go
you
and
should
Okay,
you
okay,
should
just leave
you
this
should
topic.
Stop,
Okay,
stop, tell me.
complain to the
One.
management.
Tell me please. So in this case, the pretending activities are in school, so you can tell to your parents. But if you are in boarding schools, you are not any options.
Firstly, I have a question. Just think that you have only problem of ragging. What about your studies? What about your extracurriculum
Yes.
with other things and other skills you want to
Explore.
learn and explore?
If a new student,
Is sufficient for children's knowledge gained from teachers or their with friends, not only about their parents.
No, it is not true. I firstly say that it is for those students, they are mature by their mind. They go to the boarding school, not for those students, they have not matured
Even in
by
this
their
even in this present time, children with spend their parents not get mature. They always give how you do think that the boarding system.
No, I say that when children go outside of their home, they have their individual, they have their own responsibility how to manage the things.
Yes,
I agreed, but in
pressure about their family in their family, and as he get
mentally disturbed about their mentally disturbed with their parents. He cannot express their feelings to their father. So their father
His father.
and his father was also not concentrating about their about his because he was very curious about their studies. So
About
he was
his
sent-
studies.
And
About his
as-
studies.
after getting admission in a boarding school, he get to involve with everyone and the teacher who get very comfortable him and
You give
On
example,
this
you give me
in
example.
this movie,
Yes, Aditya.
You give me example just like a movie that's named Tare Zameen Par. I am also example a series that's named was Kota Factory, and there is a big reason. There is a student that's name was Bal Mukund Meena. The student who are very introvert, and what happening, whatever happened with him, there is no any option. In case there was only one option, this sir, that sir name was Jitendra Kumar, and there was no any option. How we tell their problems to our roommates and how we tell our problems to our parents.
Yes.
So he tell only a sir.
So that was the
One-
problem for
this side.
So that was the problem for the student that he cannot tell the emotions to their parents, to their families. Only he can express their feelings about to the sirs.
sir, even in Tare Zameen Par, not all teachers are good and well, sir, perfectly matched with students.
Heard a lot. Sir, everyone.
I also.
Reality. Why you say?
Reality, if you know about reality, so I have an example of reality.
Example of feelings.
Yes.
We also giving example
I
of feeling and
giving the
express.
example of study. How to manage their self individually, how you go outside and think that I am all alone and I have no option in area. And what I do, what should I do, what I study in future, for what I do for ourselves. They teach ourselves.
let me say. Suppose you are a mature girl, ठीक है? And sorry, ठीक है, वो क्या काट दीजिएगा, ठीक है? And you go to a boarding school and you do work only on you.
Okay.
So if you go on class and come back on the room, there was a mini incident and there are seniors, there are
You
seniors,
interact
all
with them.
why interact? They are only pretending you on their voices. If they are pretending you, so why, where you,
You
where's your
only
voice?
talking about ragging. I say
So
that
there is a big
it is
reason.
not-
Ragging is a
no,
big reason
no, no.
in boarding school.
I say that it is in everywhere. Means you go to the boarding school, it is not good for you. In your college, in your schools, it is also do that. What about other things?
Boarding school, boarding coaching, boarding colleges are good. Then why every student do society quota?
I am not saying that every boarding school are good for everyone.
If a-
I am saying that for those students who
Here we are not talking.
And of course,
Sir,
tell me,
here we are
if
not
you-
talking about who is good and who is not bad. Here we are talking about boarding school is bad or good.
beneficial.
So in a conclusion, I want to say that not everyone have to get the admission in a boarding school. Who are not studying in a school, not getting the better education, they will get admission in a boarding school, and they will provide the better future for them, and they get development in themselves. That's what I want to say. And they get to know about responsibility and what is independence for them. Thank you.
I agree with you, but sir, so my opinion, this is all are happen on the depend on the situation. If a parents want to send their students, because parents know very well about their children, and they know all about what are the behavior against with parents should not send their children for a long time in their boarding school system. If you want to send your children in boarding system, you have to send 2 or 3 years only. Not about you have to go nursery to and all about after 12 you get and pick up it. But this is not good because it is harmful for us and it is harmful for children. They get very knowledge from societies, gives a very lots of help within their life. So thank you.